If I had AI write this, it would probably start with something like, it felt like a gut punch. But in my case, it didn't, and AI didn't write this. It was kind of quieter. I was on a podcast recently and someone asked me, when did you realize you could never go back to working for someone else? No movie scene, and I was stumped. Because you see, there was no movie scene, no dramatic badge tossing and walking out in slow motion, no hitting, slamming the door as I walked out of the office. It was just kind of like a slow realization that back then I was living somebody else's story. I remember sitting in corporate meetings and having hour-long debates about where the button should go on the page. Nobody actually cared about what the button did. They just wanted to know where it went on the page. So I had this deep gnawing feeling this entire time that something was missing in life. So after a few months, few years really of this, I quit my job. I didn't quit to start a company. I didn't do it to chase money. I actually had no idea what I was going to do. So I quit and I joined the Peace Corps. That was my version of a reset button. And over those next 2 years where I served in southern Mexico, I realized that determining my own fate was the key to my happiness. Choosing my own path, not the path that I was supposed to go on, not what I was raised to kind of go to and work at this job for 30 years and retire and finally be able to live my life. And that led me to starting my own first business, and then my second, my third, my 40th. And now I'm 20 businesses in. And one thing I now realize is now that I've tasted freedom, there's no going back. I wake up at night at 1 a.m. in the morning in a cold sweat and I look over to my wife. She asks me, "Did you have a nightmare?" And I say, "Yeah, I had a job." I can't imagine going back to working 9 to 5, spending an hour commuting each way in traffic, losing 160 hours a month of my life, showing up on somebody else's time, not setting my own time. I can't imagine ever living without this freedom. And it's a choice every single one of you have, but most people don't have the guts to take.